Hello viewers and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Within. So, welcome to episode 8. The last episode ended up being 40 minutes because of my incessant overwatching, and I'm sorry if that was a little boring to watch, but I really was worried I was going to completely mess that mission up and lose everybody. I did lose one soldier, and he will be missed. He was, I think it was Greco. Yes, Corporal Silvio Greco. Outsider, that's the name of the horrendous, horrible creatures from beyond space and time that I lost my guy to. Otherwise, that was not a bad mission. Research on beam weapons is coming along slowly.
That hulk of flesh and metal troubles me. What do we risk with our own investigations into the melding of human and machine? Will we see a line in the sand and refuse to cross it? Or will we move forward, willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of total victory?
Murder, death, kill, destroy.
I believe that is not our future, provided, of course, that the aliens' technology remains in the right hands.
Dun dun dun. Foreshadowing. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So, build facilities. We've got 2 days remaining on our excavation there, and then we have to actually build our power supply unit there. That's slowing us down. That's going to slow us down quite a lot in our getting of more research and stuff. Check our hangar, view our ship list. 5 days remaining on our Raven, and barracks, few soldiers. Our heavy is wounded for 7 days, but we have a full team of 4. Actually, let's go back to engineering. Let's look at building facilities. And I want to see how much... So the only thing we can build now is a power generator, because we have no power. We have 1 power. An officer training school, which is what I need to build to get more squad mates in more squad size, which is really important. Needs 3 power. So that's going to be one of our next construction, which is why I want to save money. Visiting the grey market is also not a bad idea at this point. So we can sell these damaged modules for 80 space dollars, spollers, whatever you want to call them, because they have no research benefits. So we're going to complete that transaction, get 80 money. And we're going to save up for all that building we're going to do. Okay, I expect the next few missions, or the next mission, to be a little tricky, because...
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
Okay, I expect this to be a little tricky mission in the next few turns, because the aliens are going to get more and more powerful, and we are not going to... So we have a choice. We have China, which is low panic and moderate difficulty for scientists. I'm going to discount that because it's on low panic. We just have France, similarly on high panic difficulty but only money. And we have Argentina. We get a new sniper sergeant, but it's very difficult, and it gives us 3. They're on 3 panic. It's also worth noting that Brazil is on a high panic alert as well. Reducing the overall panic in one region is more likely to... Like, if I reduce it in Argentina, I think it affects how much panic there is in Brazil as well. So, at risk of horrendously losing this mission, we also get a sniper out of it, so... And I like snipers. Right, so, the first thing I want to do is customise our corporal and give him his ceremonial red corporal armour, with that amazing beard of his. We have Pixie, and we have we have another corporal who isn't in the right colours. You have not got your ceremonial corporal red. Well done. Well done, that soldier. As for loadouts, I'm actually going to return her to the assault rifle. I'm finding shotguns just don't give us what we need. We have a heavy, which I'm going to customize the loadout for. And give her a nanofiber vest for survivability. Okay, so this team, well, we live in hope. We live in hope. If we manage to pull this off, we get a awesome new sniper, and we reduce panic, and generally,
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
failing this mission isn't an option. Failing any mission isn't an
Moving
option.
into Argentina next. The threat there seems to be the most pressing.
The reward seems the most
Local
pressing.
government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood.
Okay.
They're counting on us to secure the area.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. Because the truth is, I never loved you. I think that's the next line.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
But I think
Solid
I'll give you
copy,
some
Big
love
Sky.
today.
Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Okay, so we have our sniper who has the squad sight ability. So really, what he wants to do is find a nice high perch somewhere. Like, say, I don't know, Big Sky, and sit in there and shoot out of it for us. Why Big Sky isn't got... Why the Sky Ranger, whose call sign is Big Sky, doesn't have just an enormous, great big assault cannon on it that basically gives us cover, I don't know, and I will never know. I mean, it would be nice if it had some basic assaulting powers, just to give us some more cover. So if anything comes within like eyeline, we get a bonus to damage or something. I don't know. It would be nice to have a little bonus. But oh well. So we're gonna start the Overwatch game because that's the game we like to play. Well, I say we like to play. It's more, the game keeps forcing me into this position where I have two options. I can either do silly tactics or do risky tactics like I did the last mission. That was loud. Yeah, do risky things like I did at the end of the last mission and get messed up by the random number generator. Or I can play defensively and risk losing meld, which right now, at this precise moment in time, losing meld is not the worst thing in the world for me. Basically because I have no expenditure, I have no meld expenditure, I have no reason to use it, I have no need for it. I am expecting to need lots of it in the future, however. So the stockpile of 100 I have right now is hopefully going to be... Ooh, okay. We have movement over there, we have both meld canisters over there. So, we are definitely going to head in that direction. Yeah, so the stockpile of 100 meld I have at the moment, it'll do, it's acceptable for now. But we're not going to rely on that to last us very long once we start using it. So we have our door. We have a doorway there, which we're gonna prepare to breach, and hope to high heaven that nobody opens the door, throws in a grenade, and expects us not to die. So I'm gonna cover our rear with that. Put you into Overwatch. Going to put you into Overwatch just in case someone comes running around the corner when I open this door, which I'm going to do now. And okay, so we have meld there, which likely means we have aliens. So, the ever-present Overwatch. This is for reference. This is how I choose to play Necromunda, which is a rather interesting war game, which is actually quite similar in concept to this. Which is you have a small team of units. It's played on a war game board, like Warhammer 40k. It's in the same universe, in fact.
Position confirmed.
And it's all about like gang fights
Moving.
against other gangs. And it plays quite similarly because you have lots of the same concepts of getting units, equipping units, leveling units up, and choosing special abilities and things like that. And it also has an Overwatch ability, which is basically, it's silly if you don't abuse it. It works slightly differently than in XCOM. For example, you don't. There's a lot more restrictions over when you can Overwatch, I think, if I remember correctly. And you kind of have to designate. I think it's designate particular targets or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since I played it.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So we're going to capture this meld.
In hand, Commander.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Pixie.
On the move.
I like Pixie. Pixie's cool. Pixie Robinson. Or Helen Robinson. But now I've said that, now I've said I liked her, she is doomed to die. Doomed to a horrible, painful death at the hands of gribbly aliens. Because, you know, because this is XCOM. This isn't, you know, this isn't a nice fluffy game, this is XCOM.
What was that sound?
In which death is an ever-present possibility, lurking around every corner. And talking about lurking around every corner, I have a feeling there's going to be aliens around here. And, well, I can see up here, actually. Oh, okay, that's where the end of the map is. So this is actually seems to be quite a thin map. And quite long, potentially. Okay. Which to me kind of says that it's going to be either jam-packed with aliens, or the aliens aren't going to be...
Aye, aye, Commander.
It's either going to have lots of aliens, or very powerful aliens. And we have some sectoids. Okay, you climb that, you climb that pipe. Okay, we've discovered some sectoids.
Solid copy.
Discovered some more sectoids. The issue with our current setup is basically we lack coverage.
Moving out.
Okay, that's exactly what I didn't want you to do. I wanted you to come this way round, which was actually the shorter and more efficient path, so that door would be closed, so next turn you could open the door and shower them with bullets, as was your wont. But no, you had to run through the door. Oh well. So much for tactics, so much for planning. Okay, our sniper needs to move. He's right at the back here, and he's useless there. I don't know what that signal means. Scope, maybe? Oh, squad site. Ah, that's the squad site logo. Right, okay. So, you hunker down there. You can... 70% chance to... Our heavy just stuck her head through the wall. Yep, there we go. Glitchy games are glitchy. So 60% fall on the roof, 70% on the one down there. Let's go for the 70% one. 4 damage, excellent. Good kill. Kill confirmed. And the one on the roof is... okay. Good shot, Pixie, 2 damage. Oh, you are receiving a mind meld from one on the ground.
Got a visual.
Oh, Seekers. Stealth moded Seekers. Okay. So, I'm not sure... See, now this is why... This is exactly why I didn't want you to do the thing that you just did. Because you are now at risk of being attacked by Seekers who do not take prisoners and do not They do 2 damage whenever when they strangle people. And they are likely to strangle you. So get out of the way. As for everybody else, you're going into Overwatch. You are being flanked by the Seekers. For the time being, I think plan is fall back. I say fall back, but this puts us in a difficult position of needing to be somewhere which we can't be in. Don't want to do the dashing thing, but let's do the dashing thing. And you can Overwatch. So I'm hoping our sniper... I'm hoping these two basically protect each other from Seeker attacks. I don't know how far Seekers can move. I don't know if they can get to our heavy back there. I really hope not, because otherwise someone's going to get strangled and die. Okay, we have movement. Since there was a long time between... Come on, German efficiency. Earn your new corporal stripe. Good man. Since there was a lot of alien movement without us seeing it, I assume that was the Seekers moving somewhere to get us, basically. Okay, so I need to get my heavy healed. And the best way of doing that
I'm on the move.
is to give us some cover. Is to get our heavy
Heading there now.
in a good position. So you move here. You
No
move
need to
here.
ask twice.
And if you... Out of med... No targets in mid-kit range. No, because you're at the side of a wall, aren't you? Well, okay then.
That's affirmative.
Well, this is a risky move, because now she's no cover, but
Man up and get back out there.
you do what you can with what you're given. I'm hoping that the Overwatch, the 2-1 Overwatch here, protect us enough. Come on! 3 damage is just not enough. Because... Secret! And... oh. Okay, so we need to deal with our Secret sniper. Finish the job.
Target disabled.
And you are hurt and can't really do much. But you can go onto Overwatch, which is what I kind of want you to do. You need to protect our rear, but you're not in a good position to do so. You need to move.
No need to ask twice.
Okay, 31 to hit, but 4 damage. Nice one.
Down.
And you didn't destroy the TV. That's precision work with a heavy machine gun, really. To kill that alien and not take out this television, that is impressive work. Which leaves Pixie to go into Overwatch. Okay, so our sniper took 2 damage from strangulation, but that's acceptable, really. We've taken out 1 Seeker so far, which will do.
Moving out.
We don't know where the other one is. We really... Oh, we lost the other meld. Okay, so we seem to be able to take 1 meld a mission, and the other one kind of seems to avoid us because I do this. And I end up making 40-minute videos just based on 1 mission. But when you have these Seekers everywhere,
Shot failed to connect.
oh, and you don't kill them in Overwatch, it's just... It's just irritating. Because the only sort of defense,
No way that just happened.
the only real defense against Seekers seems to be, okay, you're being flanked from somewhere. The only real defense against Seekers seems to be to
Aye, aye, Commander.
Overwatch against them. There we go.
Kill confirmed. Ammo out.
Yeah, the only real defense against Seekers is to Overwatch with them. But
We're green to go.
again, that plays with the meld mechanics of you don't want to sit in one place too long. Okay, so this is going to be another turn of overwatching and reloading and generally maintenance before we advance.
You hear that?
Okay, so we don't have... we have a couple of people who are injured, but that's okay. We can deal with injuries. And to be fair, I don't think those injuries will impact on their health in the long term. 2 damage. I think their armor protects them enough for that not to be a problem.
Okay.
I don't really want to advance any further than this immediately because no one's in a good position to. If we had a couple more units, if we had a couple more people on the board, we could set up a few more flanking maneuvers. We could
Headed there now.
have a bit more map coverage, have a bit more map awareness, and generally have a better idea of what's going on in general. So
That's affirmative.
we're just going to have to deal with that for now. We don't have to deal with the fact that we don't know. We only have 4 people, so we can only do so much. No, I don't want to fire against anything. I don't want to bring up the menu either. Ah, all the buttons. I'm trying to use the tab and shift to go through to swap units rather than using. Ah, that's why I can't climb it yet. Rather than clicking on soldiers, because an emission before I managed to misclick, which was rather embarrassing, and it's a bad habit to get into, as is persistently overwatching, because it leads to very stagnant gameplay where no one does anything. I think I might just be getting into a situation where every mission, aliens are making that noise. So where every mission is going to be a clutch mission, sorry, whatever.
Headed there now.
And we're just going to have to deal with that situation and learn to be aggressive,
Position confirmed.
or to be a bit more aggressive than we're being right now, because we're just not getting the meld.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Currently, that's not a problem, as I said before, because we don't really know what meld does. We don't really know if it's useful in the long run. But we can make the assumption that it is, so we can act like it is. So now we have our sniper in a good overall position, which if we'd managed to get him there at the start of the map instead of like halfway through it, because now he's up there, the position is not the most tenable realistically. What we can do is we can go through this doorway. Okay, no aliens there.
Solid copy.
I am forever worried about things coming through doorways. So yeah, he's a little pointless up there now, unless something comes around the corner. So I'm probably going to move him down and into either that doorway or this one. But for now, we are just going to keep advancing.
I'm on it, Commander.
Because I'm sure there's going to be aliens! More aliens. Always more aliens. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun, dun. So we're going to try and get our heavy in a flanking position. To give us a bit more attack power, really. Give us a few more options. We also, as nice as that position is for our sniper, we want him to be not there. We want him to be as far over there as possible. So up the drain pipe, like a rat. So he's still not going to be very useful for this turn. And to be honest, I don't think either of those shots are going to be worth it at this point, just because of the distance we're at. Similarly, and similarly. Because they're likely to try and move in closer to get better shots. As seen by this.
He's down.
Excellent shot. Oh, we have... Oh, wow. That's how you take out a wall. So that's where the other meld canister was.
I'm rolling.
So let's use it for cover, since now we have no need of it. This, the interior of this building makes me think of the Sims shops. We have rows and rows and rows of magazines that no one would actually want to buy because there's just so many of them. Okay, you can take up a position there and hunker down for now because you can't see anything. What we can, however, do is move our heavy into a slightly better position. But she, can't see. These two, however, can. And
X-ray neutralized.
okay, good shot. There's still more out there, though, lurking in the shadows. Causing explosions. I think that was a fire somewhere. Yeah, I think that was a fire somewhere that was causing that sound. So now we have to have the tedious task of working out where the last aliens are. And I think they're going to be in this bottom building here. Which kind of means going out into the street and seeing if we can find them. Which I'm happy with.
That's affirmative.
We're also not having any audio signals from anyone. No one's hearing anything yet. Oh, behind us apparently. Behind us. Oh. Oh, hello. They're new. So we have squad sight. Oh no, we don't. He doesn't have a line of sight. But I'm actually going to leave him there and put him on Overwatch, just in case they try jumping on the roof. Otherwise, let's put ourselves in a more reasonable reverse defense position.
I'm rolling.
Especially with our heavy not being really in a helpful position. She's not being that useful this map. So we actually have 3, and we don't have anything like grenades or anything on us right now. 63% though. That's worth a shot. Apparently so. You can go on Overwatch. I'm not liking our odds here, so I'm going to smoke grenade, which gives us more defense. because I think we're going to get absolutely plastered with shots this round. So that increases our defense considerably and makes it harder for us to be hit. And one jumped somewhere. Didn't show where it landed. Or that one. So we didn't get shot at this turn. Our sniper is again up on the roof somewhere. If they land anywhere that's going to be in range of that sniper, he's going to shoot at them. Okay, so we have... There's one. 50% chance to hit. 0% chance to crit. We can't fire the rocket this turn because we moved. So, 51%. Come on, rookie, you can do it. Excellent. Congratulations. I hope you get a promotion for that, because that was a very good shot. As for the alien menace, of which there are... there is one floater remaining that we know of. He's going to come down over there. And our sniper, our German precision. Come on, that man. Yes! Excellent.
Operational objectives completed.
And that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. 10 killed aliens, 0 operatives lost. Okay, we only got 1 meld, but I will take that, and I will take it all the way back to the bank. Back to our Brussels base. I'm actually not sure where the Europe places it. I think that's Brussels, just above Germany. So, we have our sniper Becker is wounded for 6 days, and our heavy is also wounded for 9 days, but Pixie, Sergeant Pixie, has been promoted to Lieutenant. Congratulations. So we have 2 options. We have Revive, allows medkits to revive critically wounded soldiers at 33% maximum health instead of just stabilising them. Or Suppression, which is the one of the heavier style abilities, which means that it means I can pin down enemies and get reaction shots against them. I think I'm going to go with Revive. We also have a new medal, the International Service Cross, and we have a Defender's Medal and an Urban Combat Badge to give. Okay, that was and we have Enrique Chavez, a sniper, a sergeant sniper. Panic in Argentina is increased by 2. Panic in Europe and Asia has gone up.
We will be in touch,
Commander. So let's view the situation room. France. France is in an emergency panic situation. Emergency France. Argentina, however, is blissful. Okay. So that satellite is probably going to go up against go up in France, because if that's the state it's in, by the end of the month, we will lose France. And we don't want to lose France because they actually give us quite a bit of money. What am I doing? I'm going to all the places but the place I want to go to, which is barracks. Let's take a look at the medals. Let's look at the International Service Cross. I want to assign the power. So +2 will against +2 will per different nationality in the squad, or +2 aim per continent bonus XCOM has earned. So, will in the long run is better because you start facing things that have psychic powers, and will is a defense against psychic powers, and panicking in general. And aim is obviously important, but +2 aim is actually quite a minor bonus. And the requirements to get this is much higher than the requirements to get to the will. So I'm actually going to go with the will for now and accept that. I'm not going to award any of those medals right now. I am, however, going to go to the barracks, and Enrique Chavez Alpha, who is Greek, possibly Argentina. I don't know what that flag is. So, we have. Wasn't too impressed with squad sight, to be honest. But I'm going to believe in those people who tell me it's good. And damn good ground. Well, the other one is gunslinger. Confers a +2 bonus with pistols. I've never fired a pistol, I think, in my life in this game. Damn good ground. You want to be hype anyway. No contest. I'm also going to give him his ceremonial bluish tint armor, which is, I've written down number 28. Okay. So, corporal, squad, corporal, lieutenant. So, the last thing we're going to do before I sign off this mission, sign off this what's the word? Video. Is I'm going to pick a new colour for Pixie, for our lieutenant. There we go. That's how you rotate them. For our lieutenant. So we want kind of a more impressive colour. Captain, Major, and Colonel. I always go with black for Colonel, and white for Major. I think is a good colour. So let's have a look at the potential colours. We don't want anything too like the others. We could go with... Ooh, the dark blue is quite nice. I like the dark blue. Let's go with the dark blue. So that's 11. So all our lieutenants are going to have the dark blue, which is number 11. So I've noted that down for future reference. And with that, with a successful mission and another sergeant acquired, I will thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.